We're here at Lily Lake inside the Rocky Mountain National Park. And right over there, that's Estes Cone. We're going to be going for that today. Looking at about 3.4 miles out with a 2,000 foot elevation gain. Starting here at about 625. Elevation 8,927. All right, guys, looks like we need to jump off the real nice trail and then pick up the Storm Pass trail. Yep, because we need to head up to Storm Pass. And pretty quickly after that last split off, looks like we've got another one. But we need to follow these signs. According to the sign, it's 3.4 miles from here. So that's going to be longer than what the book says, but at least we found the right trail. This is a really pretty trail so far, and it's not too steep. I kind of hope it stays like this the whole time. I mean, it's like we're going uphill, but it's nothing crazy. You get some really awesome views of Lily Mountain over there to the right. We had to stop for a quick break, and you can actually see Lily Lake through the trees down there. I'd say we're right at about 9,500 feet. But it is just such a beautiful day out here today. Look at that blue sky. I was not expecting that at all. They said it was going to be partly cloudy. You just never know until you show up out here. We're moving pretty slow today. My knee is still pretty tender, but it's holding together pretty good. It's only a little bit sore right now. It never hurts going up either. It's the coming down. That's what's gonna hurt it. That's gonna be the summit right up there. We're getting closer, but that's still about 1,500 feet above us. And according to the GPS, we're looking at just under another mile up to Storm Pass, and then from Storm Pass I think we've got about 0.8 of a mile with about a 750 foot gain up to the summit. This is also a good hike to do if you want to stay out of the wind. So far we haven't had to deal with the wind at all, except for just a few spots here and there. But when we're getting the wind, wow, it's strong, so we're probably gonna get smashed up there on the summit. looking through the trees over at Meeker and the top half of the Meeker Ridge. That is looking awesome. I can't believe I did that. All right, guys, and in just under an hour and 50 minutes, we've made it up here to Storm Pass. And according to this sign, Estes Cone is another 7/10 of a mile. We just took a nice 20-minute break up there on Storm Pass. I had to let my knee calm down a little bit, but we have decided to keep going, so we're heading up to the summit. I imagine this will probably take about 45 minutes or so. And we just hit the snow. That's the first snow we've seen all day. We're almost up there. We're looking at maybe about another 1/10 of a mile and 200 vertical feet. We're pretty much up here. Just need to hike it on out to the true summit right there. It's the final section right here. All right, guys, and we're up here, summit of Estes Cone, and this took us exactly 3 hours, and that was with a 20-minute break too. You get some of the best views of Longs and Meeker from right here. It's amazing. You can see Storm Peak sticking up, and then all the way around, Otis, Halleck, Flat Top, Sprague, Stones Peak, and then it wraps around. I believe that's going to be Richthofen way out there, and Sundance Mountain, Chapin, Chiquita, Ypsilon, Fairchild, Heggs, and Mummy. And this is looking back to the southeast. Got Twin Sisters, the Crags, and then way down there is Lily Lake, Lily Mountain, and you can just see everything. I love how it just drops down so far right there in between Estes Cone and Longs Peak and Meeker, and it just ramps up. All right, guys, it's about 10 after 10, which means we've been sitting up here for about 45 minutes. However, the wind is starting to pick up. It's getting a little cold, so it's time to go. It's time to head on back. Made it back down to the crux of the hike. This nice little down and up section. It's not too bad though. We've made it off the real rocky section. We've retrieved our hiking poles, and the rest of this should be pretty easy. All downhill for the most part. And we've made it back down to Storm Pass. It's about 10:55 right now, which means that took us about 45 minutes to come down. That's probably about as long as it took us to get up it. That felt like it took forever. I thought it was going to be super windy at the top, but it really wasn't. It was like we were above the wind or something. That was crazy. We're still making our way down, and I'm looking for that water. I need to fill my water bottle up. I only brought like 20 ounces with me, and I drank it all on the summit. And we've made it back down to the water. Yes! That is gonna taste so good. The lack of respect that people have for this park is mind-blowing to me. I just passed some guy with a dog. It's like, how hard is it to understand that you can't bring your dogs into the Rocky Mountain National Park? It's posted everywhere. You can't be that stupid. And if you see me on the trail with your dog, I'm gonna give you some shit about it. Right to your face. We just made it past the final bridge, which means we've got about a half mile, maybe 6/10 back to the trailhead, and a little bit of uphill. And we're up here on the final section, probably 4/10 of a mile or so back to the trailhead. This is gonna be nice and relaxing, even though it is blazing hot down here. It's like ever since we dropped below 10,000 feet, it has just been really warm. Alright guys, and it's 12:35 right now, which means that took us 2 hours and 25 minutes to come down, and that was with a nice 15-minute break up at Storm Pass as well, so not too bad at all. Beautiful day. It's just now starting to get cloudy, and this parking lot is starting to get full. And there it is, Estes Cone. That looks really far away right now. My GPS is showing 8.5 miles, so if you knock off 10%, that brings it down to about 7.8, 7.7, which is higher than what the book said. All right, Estes Cone from Lily Lake. High five. Boom. Got it. Hope you enjoyed that one. Until the next hike, y'all. Peace.